Hello everyone, and welcome back to Animal Planet Vibes. Today, we're continuing with our special slow-motion wild boar hunting, series one of the most popular topics among our community of wildlife and hunting enthusiasts. In this video, you'll get to witness every intense moment in crystal clear slow motion, from the hunter pulling the trigger, to the bullet leaving the barrel, and finally reaching its target. Every detail is captured vividly, allowing you to experience the precision and tension behind each shot. Not just the action, but the technique and skill required. Due to certain platform policy requirements and objective factors, our channel is currently using AI-generated voice narration instead of human voiceover. We hope you understand and accept this temporary adjustment. If you find the AI voice distracting or uncomfortable, feel free to lower the volume or mute the video for a better visual experience. We truly appreciate your support, and we hope this content continues to bring you exciting and engaging moments from the wild. And now, without further ado, let's jump right into the video. Wild boars are among the most resilient and adaptable wild animals. They can thrive in various environments, from deep forests and mountains to areas bordering human settlements. However, their rapid and uncontrolled population growth has led to serious consequences, forcing humans to intervene by managing their numbers. So why is controlling the wild boar population so important? First, it's essential to understand that wild boars reproduce at an incredibly fast rate. A single female boar can give birth to 6 to 8 piglets per litter, and under favorable conditions, she may have 2 litters per year. In many places around the world, natural predators are no longer sufficient to keep their numbers in check, leading to wild boar populations growing far beyond what local ecosystems can handle. When wild boar populations explode, the first problem is agricultural damage. Boars don't just feed on forest plants. They invade farmlands and destroy crops. A single herd of wild boars can devastate an entire cornfield, rice paddy, or sweet potato farm in just one night. For farmers living near the forest, already struggling to make ends meet, this can be a devastating blow. Beyond eating crops, wild boars also terrorize soil, damage irrigation systems, cause erosion of dikes and embankments, and pollute water sources. This leads to more than just lost harvested altars. The local environment depletes soil nutrients and degrades water quality. Moreover, wild boars pose a direct threat to human safety. There have been numerous cases of boars attacking people, especially when cornered or when protecting their young. Large adult males with razor-sharp tusks can seriously injure a person in seconds. As wild boars increasingly encroach on residential areas in search of food, conflicts between humans and wildlife become more common and more dangerous. Wild boars are also known to be carriers of diseases. They can spread viruses and parasites that threaten livestock and, in some cases, humans. Diseases like African swine fever, foot and mouth disease, and various zoonotic illnesses can spread from wild boars, putting entire communities at risk. Without proper control measures, wild boar overpopulation leads to ecological imbalance. When boars become too numerous, they outcompete other wildlife for food, pushing weaker species toward extinction. This breaks the natural food chain, destroys biodiversity, and causes long-term damage to the ecosystem. For these reasons, humans must step in to manage wild boar populations. Controlled hunting, trapping, and organized culling efforts are necessary to prevent wild boar numbers from reaching destructive levels. However, population control must be carried out scientifically and responsibly under the supervision of wildlife management authorities. The goal is not to eradicate wild boars, but to maintain their numbers at sustainable level enough for them to continue playing their role in the ecosystem without causing harm to human livelihoods. In many countries like the United States, Australia, and across Europe, wild boar control is managed systematically. Hunting seasons are clearly defined. Designated zones are set for hunting. Wildlife conservation areas are strictly protected. Hunters are required to follow safety guidelines, use appropriate weapons, and report the number of animals taken to ensure accurate population management. In Vietnam, particularly in mountainous regions, hunting wild boars also helps protect crops and reduce damage to local agriculture. However, it's essential to raise awareness so that hunting is done in a controlled and ethical way, avoiding indiscriminate trapping or unregulated hunting that could harm other wildlife species. Controlling wild boar populations is not about destroying, it's about preserving balance. When humans play their role in managing the ecosystem, animals and humans can coexist. No species is wiped out, but no species becomes a threat by growing beyond control. At its core, this is about maintaining harmony between nature and humanity. When wild boar numbers are kept at a reasonable level, they still fulfill important roles, turning over soil, spreading seeds, and supporting predators higher in the food chain. But when their numbers explode, they become a burden on agriculture and the environment. That's why wild boar management is a critical part of modern wildlife conservation and natural resource management. It's a shared responsibility between local communities, government agencies, farmers, conservationists, and the hunters themselves. Only through close cooperation can we maintain a balance protecting both nature and human life.
Video. Bir düştü.
We don't chase blindly. The dogs read the ground like a Mapivery broken twig. Every scent drift tells a story, and we trust them. Out here, instincts matter more than GPS. One bark in the wrong tone, and we know exactly what we're walking into. Sometimes you don't see the hog until it's almost on top of you, mud-caked, snarling, and fast. That's when training kicks in. The dogs hold the line. You hold your breath. And in that blur of movement, you pull the trigger before it's too late. It's not always clean. Some hogs go down hard. Others run wounded into the thickets, forcing us to track blood and breath. The dogs lead without fear, following what we can't see. They don't stop, so neither do we. You hear it before you see it, the low rumble of a hog refusing to run. That's the dangerous kind. The kind that charges back, the kind that turns the hunter into the hunted. That's why we never walk alone, and we never lower our guard. Every shot we fire isn't just about removing a pest, it's about buying peace for a family who lost sleep tonight raids on their land. Every hog down is one less threat to children, livestock, and the life we build from the soil up. You can feel the weight of the land out here. Every broken fence, every hoof print near a chicken coop, every scared farmer's voice, that's what pushes us forward. The work is hard, the hours are long, but we're out here for them. The dogs don't just track, they speak in body language and howls and silence. When they tense, we raise rifles. When they bolt, we follow. It's not just about hearing the hunt, it's about understanding it with every step. Sometimes the sun goes down before the hunt ends. That's when it gets real. Darkness makes hogs bolder and the woods more alive. We rely on flashlights, instincts, and the unwavering will of dogs that have never known the meaning of give up. Not every hunt ends with cheers. Some end in silence-torn gear, scratched arms, bruised legs. But even on those days, we win ground. We push the hogs back, even if it's just one step. That step might save someone's entire harvest next season. What we do might look brutal to outsiders. But to those who know the damage hogs cause the broken fields, the ruined livestock, the fear in a farmer's eye sits justice. Dirty, difficult, necessary justice. From the moment we lift off, the mission changes. This isn't tracking from the ground, it's domination from the air. We sweep wide, fly low, and deliver justice with precision. From up here, every hog is exposed, every movement is clear, and every second counts. The herd moves fast, but not faster than a trained crew with eyes in the sky. With every rotation of the blades, we gain ground they'll never get back. The rifle locks in, the crosshairs tighten, and in a breath it's over. From 1,000 feet up, the damage becomes visible. Trenches dug by tusks, crops shredded to nothing. That's why we fly. The devastation starts on the ground, but the solution comes from above with steel, focus, and discipline. They call helicopters loud and slow, but out here, they're perfect. We trade stealth for power, range for control. The hogs don't hear us coming in time, and when they do, it's already too late. They've never faced an enemy that flies. The hogs scatter when they hear us, thinking chaos means survival. But we see the whole field. We guide our fire with precision-controlled bursts, exact timing, no wasted shots, no second chances. This is surgical removal at scale. It's not about shooting wildly. It's about reading movement, understanding terrain, and waiting for that one clean angle. The wind shifts, the boar turns, the gunner breathes sand just like that. Balance is restored to the land below. Every round fired from this bird is a calculated strike. We're not hunting to kill, we're hunting to protect. The farmers below us are counting on this. And every boar that goes down is a crop saved, a fence unbroken, a season redeemed. This bird doesn't land until the job is done. We stay in the air until the field is clear. No noise, no flare, just controlled silence between bursts of action. It's intense, it's exhausting, but it works. Out here, it's not just a hunt, it's coordination, communication, and courage. The pilot maneuvers through tight turns, the gunner stays locked in, and together we move like one mind, one mission: stop the damage before it spreads. The sun sets on a quiet field, no hogs left standing. Just tire tracks, spent casings, and the silence of a mission accomplished. From above, we brought back the peace. From the skies, we took control, and will return as many times as it takes.